Hi everyone, I'm Tom, and today I'm going to be showing you the folded space insert for Russian railroads and German railroads. Now, folded space inserts come in just a brown box like this, and they'll come with some grey punch boards like this that's foam core in the middle and then a stronger material on the outsides. And bit by bit, you will punch out pieces, and the instructions tell you bit by bit what you need for this step, how to assemble it. You just need PVA glue, and the new fast way of making these is you just assemble them and then kind of fold them out flat and just put all the glue in one go and then bring it together again. Maybe you've been doing it like that the whole time, but I was doing it piece by piece. It took a lot longer, was a lot messier, got a lot more glue everywhere. But yeah, definitely check out the video on the Folded Space website if I'm not being clear enough about it. But yes, you assemble all of these different trays, and once you've done that, you will end up with this. There we go, like this. And between the instruction sheet itself telling you where the stuff goes, and there are pictures on the website if you want a bit more clarification as to where everything goes, you fill it up with stuff. Now they are, even though it is just foam core and PVA glue, it's really, really sturdy. And especially this one, actually, it's full of neat little designs, like the differently shaped trays to have things out on the table with you for all of the trains, and the little lips in here to keep the pieces inside. But anyway, let's see how it all looks. Well, first, actually, let's have a look at what Russian railroads looks like when you've just got it like I've got it. Just bags everywhere. Now, I have got American railroads as well. That was the second expansion. It wasn't as much stuff. It didn't come in a box. It came with punch boards and I think just punch boards maybe even. So we'll see actually as a little extra. We'll see if you've got American railroads, how much will the lid be lifted? Because with no insert whatsoever, Russian railroads, German railroads, and American railroads just about fits in the box. You can feel the box bulging a little bit in parts. But let's see how it all looks with all the pieces in. And so this is what it's like when it's all full. You've got your player pieces in there, quite tightly packed, because you get a lot of individual player pieces in Russian railroads. Probably my favourite part is having all of the trains separated and out like this. Probably the biggest part of setup of Russian railroads, dividing up that bag of trains. Engineers have their own little section. We have all of the different extension tiles for German railroads in there, as well as the extra question mark tokens for German railroads and the mini expansion. It's got space for that as well. The doubler tokens, the coal pieces, all of the cards in there. And so let's see how it all fits in the box. And so there you go, all nice and neat. What I have done is, the extra things like the blocked off markers and the bonus engineer and stuff that I didn't want to put with the normal engineers. I've kind of crammed all of that into the coal place, and this is the bag of tokens for American railroads. I've just kind of shoved them in there. Obviously, you won't need to do that if you aren't playing with American railroads. And so it all sits in there all nice and tight. The trains are kind of kept in by the wall of the box and the other tray. The extra actions for the German railroads expansion sits on top of the engineers like that. And so then all we have left is a lot more cardboard. So actually, I have my player aids here, which I actually don't know why I keep. This is a German copy of Russian railroads. I think it's still really hard to get, isn't it? So we have the board, and then the player boards for the original and the player boards for German railroads. And just about with the rulebooks, I've actually got printed rulebooks because this is a German copy of Russian railroads. So this is back when I printed rulebooks rather than I'll probably just put it on the iPad now. This weird thing happened with German railroads. Why did it print like that? So yeah, it's all very flush with the top there, and that helps keep it all nice and tight. But me being difficult and having American railroads, I could probably take those printed rulebooks out and save a little bit of space. Although think of the effort that went into printing those out double-sided. So yeah, I'll just have those sitting on top. Unfortunately, there is one little extra board with American railroads that's just going to have to sit on there. And so yeah, I'm just going to be happy having the lid not very far up, actually, just a little bit up because of those 4 extra player boards, but I am still very happy with that. There's always a little bit more space in a Kallax than you've got. Not enough to fit another game in there, but just enough to have the lid open a bit. And you have the instructions in there. It says put it at the bottom to remind how it all goes back in there, but just to get used to it, I'll leave it on the top there. But anyway, that is the folded space insert for Russian railroads. If you have been thinking of getting your game organised, hopefully this has given you an idea of what it'll be like. And you can see my playthrough for Russian railroads. I did one for the original game. If you want to see more, let me know. For German, American railroads, maybe they'll happen one day. And there's plenty of other videos for folded space inserts like Mage Knight and Spirit Island. There'll be loads coming up. Thank you very much for watching this one though, and I'll see you for the next game. Bye everyone.